Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss another real life example for joins. So, because we have already learned about the joins, but only the syntaxes, and we are not sure like what are the conditions and how to write the queries for a specific condition when you are supposed to use join, okay, and which type of join we have to select in which condition. So, these are the things that will get clear once we did practice for the joins example. So that's why we are just going through each and every example and the important condition. So yeah, let's see what we have today. So in today's example, what I will show you, there are two table, customer table, because to apply joins we need two table, right? So first table is customer table where we have customer ID and first name and last name, three columns we have. Then second table we have is orders where we have three column, customer ID, order date and delivery location. So this is the two tables. Just forget about this thing. We will discuss like how we can write, even we will write it, okay, to explain like how we are deciding each and every parameter which we are using here. So don't just learn it, just understand it what we are doing here, okay. So from this table structure, we can easily identify, yes, this is the column which is common in both the table. And to apply join, we need common column. So customer ID is that column. So let's see how we can use it. And what is the problem statement? Because first of all, we will understand the problem statement. So we have select star from Sharmit1 slash, and my first table name is customers. So I will write customers. So once I hit this query, it shows me the data. There are multiple customer records available in this table. 10 records is there. Okay. And we want, okay, fine. So this is the first table and we have data. Now I will show you, firstly, I will show you the second table and then we'll understand the problem statement. So let me run this query, select star from Sharmit1 slash orders. So this is my second table, where we have customer ID but only for 5 customers, right? There are multiple customer ID which is not available here, right? Then we have order date and delivery location. Fine. Now just go back to the first table again and understand what is the requirement or problem statement. We want to pick only those customer from this table. For those there is no data available in second table. Clear? We want to fetch only those customer ID, or you can say those customer details whose data is not available in the second orders table. This is the first requirement. But there is another thing. Along with this, we are not we are not wanting the records whose name start with letter A. Clear? So two types of requirement is there. First one is we want to fetch only those customer whose data is not available in orders table, whose respective data is not available in orders table. Second thing, like once we have selected those data, then just remove all those data whose name start with whose customer name start with letter A. So this is our requirement. Fine. So let's see how we will write the query. So from table we are sure that yes, we have customer ID in both tables, so we will apply join on this table itself, this column itself. So let's see how to write the query. So to write the query, you just need to write select, because yes, we are going to select the record. So just write select. Then I want to pick what columns I want to pick. So I want to pick C1 dot customer ID. Customer ID. Why we are using C1? Because we are going to use this C1 as a alias name for customer table. I will show you. Okay. So C1 dot customer ID. Then I want C1 dot first name. This is also coming from customer table. So first name. Then third column is C1 dot last name. Last name. Fine. So these are the column which I want to fetch, because other column is not useful for me, because I just want to pick only customer information whose data is not available in second table, orders table, and whose name does not start with letter A. So these are the only required columns. Now from where we want to fetch this data, I want to fetch it from table customer. So let's write it here, customer as C1. So that's why I'm using C1 dot as a prefix. Although you can write query in a same line itself, but it is always recommended and better to write in with a proper indentation, so that from query itself you can identify what we are doing and how we are doing. Okay, so from customers as C1, after that I want to apply join. Now which type of join we need? So just repeat the condition again, and that condition itself tell you which type of join we need. It is asking for to print all the record from the left table that does not have any matching record in right table. So this type of thing we have learned with left exception join. So here just write left exception join. Okay, on which table we want to apply it on? Second table, and my second table name is orders. So I will write orders as O1. Okay, why we have selected left exception join? Because when we learn about the syntax, like if you have not covered the basic sessions of all types of join, then I would recommend you to go back and check those sessions, because in throughout the series we are learning step by step. So if those syntax is not clear, then maybe it would be difficult for you to understand the example. But if you have covered that session, then it would be easy for you to understand like what I'm saying here, right? So we are applying left exception join on orders as O1 on. Now we will mention the condition. So I want to apply on C1 dot customer ID equal O1 dot customer ID. Okay, so these are the column. So if I hit enter here, what it will print? It will print all the customer that does not have matching record in orders table. So let's see if I hit enter. Yes, so these are the customer ID 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whose data is not available in the second table. But there was one more requirement, right? We want to pick only those record who don't have any matching record in orders table. With there is one condition, like there should not be any customer name whose name start with letter A. But from this set you can see there are multiple record with name letter A. Okay, so we want to skip this. So how to do this? So to do this, just press F9 again and complete this query, because this is not the complete solution. So here we will write where clause, where C1 dot customer, not customer, first name, C1 dot first underscore name, like. Why I'm writing like a and then percentile. So it will pick, right now what it will do, it will pick all the record whose name start with A, then after A there could be anything. So if I hit enter here, you can see it is printing all the record, but this is the opposite of our requirement, right? We don't want A name. So to correct it, what we will do here, we will write just simply not. So if I write not here, you can see this time it is printing only those customer whose data is not available in orders table, and also their name is not started with the letter A. So this is the perfect query for our problem statement, which we can use whenever there is a requirement where we want to pick all the record from the first table that does not have any matching record in the second table. Also, their name is not started with the letter A. Okay. So this is the example. I hope this example is clear to all of you, and such type of condition you may encounter in your projects as well, because this is the very important thing. Like, so at that time, how to deal with that problem? First of all, you need to identify which column is common and on which column we can apply the join. Then second thing, you need to identify what all fields you need to print. So I want to print these, let me show you. So we want to print only these things, so we have selected this. Then from which table we want to apply join, these are the table. Which type of join is cleared only when you know about all type of joins. It is as simple as that. If you are not aware what all types of join we have, then you will waste your time, right? So better to learn each and every type of join, which we have already covered in our previous session. Once you have understanding of all type of join, then it will click as per your requirement, like yes, this is the example which I can use here. Then later you can customize it with your where condition. So like as of now we are supposed to print only those customer whose first name is not started with the letter A, and then I apply this not. So this is how we can break down the problem into step by step, and then we write the query with the help of joins. So I recommend you to write some queries by your own, practice all the examples that we are creating here, because these are the example which would be very helpful for you in project scenarios as well, because in project there might be many condition where you are asked to print the conditions with the help of join along with some conditions. So in that case you can easily utilize this condition, just you need to customize it and then you can use. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this session. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.